It's May 22nd here at the West End Gun Club. I have the day off from work. I wasn't really planning on shooting today, but if I stay home, what invariably happens is that I end up doing work for the office because, you know, when you're in IT or information security, if I'm near my computer, I'm at home or whatever, I'm at my computer, and somebody messages me or I see a message on my phone and they don't know I'm out, and I'm like, oh, it seems like that's kind of important, so why don't I just go ahead and take care of it for them? And I end up doing the work at home. So that's why I try to make an excuse to get out of the house when I have the day off from work during the week. And I kind of like helps give me an excuse that, you know, other than the fact that I am on a vacation day, that I shouldn't have to do work. It just gives me more of an excuse that, hey, I'm out, you know, I'm on vacation. You might have to have someone else look at it unless it's really critical, like, you know, it's mission critical and stuff are down, then I'll step in. But yeah, that's why I'm here at the range. So I'm just at the Rimfire range. I know a lot of guys watching the vlogs have been saying that I've been shooting a lot of Rimfire lately. I need to mix it up, but Rimfire is just easier for me to shoot. Just easier for me to come out to this part of the facility, and since no one's here, and it's easy for me to get stuff set up. Not much setup time. Granted, I'm going to set up a lot of steel today, so. But it's much different than shooting centerfire because I have a lot more supplementary gear, I guess, and then I have to trek out to Palmdale if I want to shoot mid-range, long-range, as opposed to shooting 100-yard, which is boring. You know, 100-yard centerfire is just boring because it's just too easy, right? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get set up. It's really quiet here. It's just after 6 o'clock, and I think the weather has kind of scared people off because it's supposed to rain today. Maybe this afternoon. I think it did rain on the way in, but farther south. But I think it scared people off, and so people haven't come in early this morning. But I figure people will trickle in around 8 or so, the morning crowd, when they realize that it's probably going to be decent enough to shoot in the morning, and then you should start to see some activity out here. But I'm going to go ahead and unpack all my steel, because that's all I brought today was steel for the rimfire target, or my rimfire shooting, and then didn't bring any paper, so get all set up. Here's a quick walkthrough of the targets that I set up today. Just pardon the bad camera movements because I'm using a ball head and not a fluid head. I don't have a fluid head for video. But anyway, I have the KOL target set up at 35 yards. Then I have a pair of steel targets back here set up at 52. And then I have two pair of targets set up at 65. And then I have, I think, a pair of targets set up at 85. Then I have one target set up at 95. And then this back here actually isn't 100 meters or 100 yards, it's 107, so 170 yards. You can see the paint fly off the target. They haven't dried. Trying to get that left-handed shooting down. Making sure right now, I think it's just the parallax with the left eye. It's just so hard to make sure that I get a cheek weld that's correct, and making sure that I get the correct parallax. That's what I'm missing this close. I mean, at 35 yards, even that 1/4 inch KYL should be pretty easy to hit. Just got to make sure. Try to get the correct cheek weld, the left eye. Finally hear some gunshots around here other than my own. It's 8 o'clock, so the first gunshots that I've heard besides mine since I got here. Yeah, I'm having problems seeing my reticle in my left eye. I might actually need new glasses or new prescription sunglasses, at least for my left lens. Try my regular glasses. Those have a newer prescription. So I just need obviously dead on 0 at 50. I'll need 0.5 for 65, 1.2, 1.3 for 85, 1.5 for 90, 1.97 for 100. So maybe 2 for 107, 2.1, 107. I'll use 1.516 for 95. So for the day, we'll try 0.5, 1.3, 1.6, 2.0. 0.5, 0.5, 1.3, 1.6, 2.0. Okay, I got it down. Just gonna shoot a little bit on the 100-yard and my 170-yard target, my 95-yard target roughly. I'm done shooting for the day and I packed up most of my gear, but before I packed the gun up, just wanted to do a once around of the CZ455 in its current state. So most of you know my CZ455 in the Masterpiece Arms chassis. It's got an Area 419 30-minute base, and then I have the American Rifle Company M10 rings, Vortex Viper PST Gen 2 5-25 MRAD. The trigger is a stock trigger, but I'm using a Yo Dave trigger kit. It's down to like under about 1.5 pounds, I think, just over a pound. And that's kind of it. Not really other mods. The Harris bipod was replaced with the Atlas Cal, which I'm really liking. And then also this one minor modification here is the bag rider. I can't remember what this thing is called, but this is a new bag rider from Masterpiece Arms that came out with this last month. And I'm liking this one. It's not steel, it's plastic or polymer. But I like the hook, the way it kind of works in conjunction with the Armageddon Gear Razor Precision, the Game Changer bag, the way you can wedge it under here, and then you can kind of like use your hand to like kind of squeeze the bag and hook the butt, you know, the bag rider at the same time. So I'm really liking that. Anyway, that's kind of the gun right now, and I don't think there's going to be any changes to this as it stands. Packed up all the gear, going to get out of here. Pretty casual day at the range. Like I said, I wasn't planning on shooting today, but decided to bring out the steel, shoot some 22, just so I can make sure I get out of the house on my day off and try to avoid cell phone and internet connectivity for a little bit, since we have no cell signal out here at West End Gun Club. Did a lot of left-handed shooting. Like I said in my previous vlog, I need to practice with my left hand, my left shoulder, just trying to do everything that I can normally do, you know, with regular shooting, but do it with my left hand. My left eye, though, I think I need a new prescription for my left eye because it's just not clear when I'm looking through the scope. I can't see the reticle, and my parallax, when I adjust it, it's not correct. So like I have to max out parallax just so I can get stuff nearby clear. So it's a good indicator that my left eye probably needs a new prescription. So at least I can see infinity distance. So anyway, that's kind of it. Not really much else to say. I'm going to see if I can try to make that June match at Camp Pendleton. It's 50-50 if I can make it out to that one, but I'd like to because I haven't shot 1,000-yard in a while, so I'd like to go shoot that 1,000-yard match. And I'd like to do it with the 6 Creedmoor, assuming there's no cartridge restrictions. So we'll see if I can do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the rain vlog. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, here at the West End Gun Club. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Gotta stop those double feeds.